Well, hey there, YouTube, fellow silver stackers, silver pourers, silver enthusiasts, anyone else who happened to drop in today, I appreciate it. I'm going to try this one today. As you can see, you can probably tell there, but I got a spider routed out into the wood, so I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I hope the wood stays in place. I don't know if it will or not. This is some pretty tight design work, but we will see here in a moment. So I'll get some silver melted. I'm going to start with 10 ounces, see how far that gets me, and go from there. So hold tight, be right back. Okay, the silver looks ready here for the first pour, so let's see how it does and what we end up with. Oh, you hear a fan I got going today. It's a little warmer than I like, but giving it a go anyways. But that 10 ounces did fill it, so probably add at least 2 ounces for the next pour if the wood holds up, but we won't know here for a few moments if that's the case. So hold tight and I'll be right back and we'll see how it looks. Well, the mold appears to have held up for the most part after the first pour. Here's how the spider side looks. Not bad at all, but we want one more pour to get this side nice and smooth. So there is a look at that. So hold tight. We'll get some silver melted. I'm going to add probably 3 ounces just to make sure. Get this up around 13, a little bit more. I had some scrap left over in there too, so we'll see how it turns out. Unlike the Maryland, this will actually fit underneath my cover can, so I will be able to enter it just fine. Anyways, that will do it for this particular moment. I will be right back for the pour. Well, the silver looks ready. I got my can here to cover it, so let's see what it does. Looks like I had just the right amount of silver in there. The mold filled up nicely. Got it covered nicely. Just a little bit of smoke coming out. So we will come back in a few minutes and see how it looks once the smoke clears. So hold tight. I'll be right back for the reveal. Well, here we go. Let's see how it looks. We got a few bubbles in there, but nothing we can't work out. There was a little bit of airflow coming through with the fan, so I'm not too surprised. But they're pretty simple to work out, so I'm not too concerned. Let's see here. Get it out of the water. And the mold appears to have held up all right. Could probably do one more if needed, but it does not appear so. Like I said, there's a few bubbles, but those can be easily polished out and cleaned up. And there is the spider side. So I plan to do like I have in the past with others in this general design, where I have to do the relief and tone the bottom portion and then polish up, in this case, the body and the legs. So I will come right back for the wrap up. So hold tight, see you in a moment. All right, here we go. Got the back side here, as you can see, got a little bit of character to it. It was fairly smooth, but there are a bunch of little ripples there. Probably got a little bit of airflow in underneath the can. And I probably could have gone another ½ ounce to maybe a full ounce and made this right around 14 instead if I'd have had more silver in the dish, and possibly gotten it a little bit smoother as well, just having a little more silver to settle. But here is, I don't know what's better, light or no light, but there is the spider. Got all the legs showing up, the head, the body. So that turned out pretty well, if I do say so. Hopefully who this was made for likes it as well. Apparently I can do this again. It does take a little more time to carve out all the designs for the legs, but as long as the mold holds together, I can do this again. So there's virtually nothing I can't do anymore. I know I've had a couple in the past that I wasn't quite able to pull off, but I didn't have this technique figured out yet, so maybe I'll have to revisit some of those from the past. Anyways, thanks again for stopping by. Like, share, comment, subscribe is all greatly appreciated, and I will catch you next time. AG Ender signing off. Have a good night.